Hello, this is the Bavarian. Welcome to Humankind Part 10. Wow, 10 parts, great. Somehow, I feel like this is a small milestone. Actually, it's not a big deal, but thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing and stay tuned. I'm motivated. We had a big war last time. Actually, before we come to that, I have to mention something else. I had to set back the graphics card settings a little bit. So the graphics is a little worse than before. I think that this might have caused the issues with my recording when my recording broke. I told you in the beginning of last part that I did that the second time basically because the recording was completely unusable. So I hope that turning down the graphic settings helps in avoiding that. Otherwise, I don't know. Upgrading my PC is actually something that is on the list, but not immediately. That also takes time. Also, the graphics cards prices at the moment are horrible. They are crazy because they have production issues, so the prices are far from anything that's normal. So if you think of buying some graphics cards or something for your PC, wait at the moment. Just wait. It's not worth it. Then now getting back to actual content, that was a little off topic now. We had a war last time with the, what are they now? Ghanaians. Then Persians, in the meanwhile Ghanaians, because they are in the next era, in the medieval era. And we actually won the war. Before we have been at war with them, they also defeated the former Greeks, the former Nubians and Greeks, so they are not with us anymore. Also, I think they are still at war, yeah, with the Morians. So they are still fighting, but the war with us has been resolved. We won the war, so now we have their city, formerly their city, Mohenjo-Daro. And in addition, we have the territory Baten Kaitos, and that's very important. That's the one that has, I think here, iron. Yeah, iron and copper. So now we finally have those resources by our own. So now we're strong. Now we don't need to buy them anymore. Now we just have them and have insured access. So that's good. Otherwise, yeah, we evolved our cities a little bit. Not too much. We focused on more military. We are in the turn just after the war, basically. So now we have to do some cleanup. I mean, our army is like completely focused in that area right here. Only one is around Tikal. Maybe we even dissolve some army. That depends also on the food supply status of our cities. That's to be seen. Yeah, the enemy, I guess they will move out of here. Now they are not our enemies anymore, actually. They even proposed now to start trading. So we have now a trade ongoing with Agamemnon. They still have strategic resources. We bought some of the luxuries to have additional stability and additional industry and some science. That's a nice additional boost. We take that. And yeah, let's start with the cleanup. I'm also curious actually, what's the influence levels now? Okay, so here we still have the 60. Okay, here we have more influence than them. At least here, yeah, they have much more influence, but also this territory is not yet attached to our city. The city will convert in 2 turns. I hope that will also make a major difference. Also, Tikal is now already under our control from a cultural point of view. Only that territory is still interesting. At the moment it says converting in 20 turns. But let's wait. Let's wait until this territory converts to Maya in 2 turns, and then we can see further. And actually we can also, I hope we can, where is it here? Attach for 54. Stability in Mohenjo-Daro will go up to 100%. It says we have a plus 20 bonus, okay. Does have infrastructure, we have a lot of luxuries, so we should be fine with that. So we attach it right away. And alone that should already change some stuff here. Okay, or maybe not. Then I was mistaken regarding this. This is their territory, okay, so we go away here. There was also an update of Humankind in the meanwhile. And I see here we have now new pictures, so the horsemen look different now. Okay, whoa, that looks a little horrible how they move here. Okay. Yeah, there you actually see that the graphics details are quite done. I don't necessarily love that. But if it ensures the progress, then I'm willing to take. You can let me know your opinion in the comment section actually. If you prefer the risk that there might be lower frame rate parts, let's say, at least, or that there can actually be a recording completely unusable. I mean, we still manage to have the parts with the high quality, so it's possible. It's just a risk. Or if we go on with the lower graphic settings and hopefully a lower chance of having bad side effects. Yeah, let me know that. What's your opinion? And then we figure out. Right now, for this episode at least, we go like this. Okay, more cleanup. These guys, these are the swordsmen, those are the javelineers. Okay. I have the impression that these guys on the pictures, that they personalize them now, personalize them to the chosen culture, because they all look now, also the horsemen, they looked a little like Indian tribes. So the kind of Mayan optics. Leave those guys here. Those guys, yeah, they can actually stick around here and check what's happening. Like here. Okay. I would like to select my outpost here. Apparently it's not possible. This army is in an unfriendly territory and will take damage each turn. Yeah. What's that? Ah, that's their swordsman. Okay, so yeah, actually, now we know. Before, they all had the same picture and these look different. Okay, because they have another culture. Yeah, those are our horsemen. One troop, which one we can send back? This one actually can send them somewhere here, either up here or even down here, close to the enemy. Or we have them up here. Yeah, we can have them up here. Okay, then you go like this, whatever. Yeah, you stay here just in case, and you guys, we have units in Tikal here. Do we dissolve one troop? Or don't we? Here we have 9, we will have more in 2 turns. Tikal more in 3 turns. The food supply is there. Timisoara in 6 turns. Regensburg in 5 turns. We could also dissolve one unit, like this unit with dissolve, let's say. Instead, yeah, have the horsemen somewhere here around in the center where they are like accessible, let's say, even here. Station them here to have an overview, whatever. If we can have an overview there. And then not have any unit here close to our hometown. But I mean also here we don't have anything because we have them like further to the front. I mean there we have units here, here. Also we see over here, so when units are coming closer we can react quickly. So we could leave these guys even like here. And we could dissolve those guys. But then we put like 1 unit to each. I would say so. Boost our population by 4. Yeah. Mohenjo-daro, okay. What do we build here? I would say clear ruins. Okay, yeah, then we clear the ruins first. Probably that's the iron mine, I guess. Then what was there? 3 idle armies. Okay, yeah, you guys, but you guys shall stay here, at least from my point of view. Maybe go here. Yeah, then we see quite some over there, and we station them. And so these guys shall be stationed here, and also you shall be stationed there. Okay, another idle city. Clear ruins. I have to select where. Okay, here. Where? Where? If not there. Here or what? Okay. Yeah, that's the one that we ransacked, right. The Morians have a special interest in this place. Okay, the iron deposit we already have. Okay, and the copper deposit, yeah, we destroyed and therefore need a new now. In 4 turns. So the target for this episode actually will be to come to the medieval era. I mean, that's 2 more stars. We need 1000 more influence. That's 10 turns according to our income right now. We also need, what, 700, 800 more money. That's around 7 to 8 turns. And also 1 technology, that's in 4 turns. So when we have these 3, then we will get to the next era, medieval era. So we choose a new culture then. That means we should also then build the Kuna, if we want one also in Mohenjo-daro or in Tikal. But in Tikal we are quite far away. I mean, in Tikal we are quite far away because if I want to have the Kuna, then I want to have it like here. Or more in that corner even. But also here around we have the river. What would give us additional income from basically everything. Food and industry, not everything. Mohenjo-daro, yeah, Kuna with all the mountains around. Ah, but in the mountains you anyway can't build, right? So basically Mohenjo-Daro, where would be interesting? Here, around here. Here we have more like all the river situation. Yeah, also there we don't have necessarily the perfect spot, let's say, where we can have all kind of makers quarters around. And also here, what do we have here? Food, food, food. That's all food income basically. I mean, here we could have one, then we have 1, 2, 3 potential makers quarters around, but we also lose 2 food. But also gain some faith. And food we have, I mean, enough possibilities here. Yeah, then we take that. Okay. So we build a Kuna in Mohenjo-Daro. That will be ready also in 6 turns. Okay, good. Tikal needs 14 turns until the theater. The Kuna ready in 4 turns, yes, but where can we build it? I mean, it only makes sense over here, I think. Yeah, or I mean, somewhere here. The issue is, yeah, also there we have the mountains. There it's not necessarily an ideal spot other than here. Basically here would be the ideal spot, and then you make makers quarters. No, makers? Yeah, makers quarters out of these. And that's it. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm done. Timisoara in 6 turns we will have more faith. I wouldn't say more religion production, but that sounds a little off. More faith. Okay, then we end the turn. We see also what these guys are doing here now. Yeah, they are distributing and they are leaving. Okay, now they've been combined here again to 4 units of immortals. And 10 damage seems to be if you have units in enemy territory. Because they have 90 health now. For sure they easily recover now, but we learned a little something. Okay, now we can also check the outpost here. Oh yeah, it's not yet building for sure. I was also thinking if you want to do an outpost relocation actually. How was this possible? Move capital? No. Wasn't this possible somehow? Because I don't necessarily like it like directly at the enemy border. So we don't have any reaction time. On the other hand, where else? I mean, then we could have it instead of here. Then we have food only income. We leave it there. Order your armies to complete their movements. Oh, yeah, right. You guys go here. Okay, move. Do we also get damage here, by the way? No, we don't get damage here. Why don't we get damage? Ah, because Mirage? I don't know. Is not connected to a city right now. Okay. Can we take the territory just like that then? And if you can go here and somehow a neutral territory, why don't they want that? Probably because it's that far away. I mean, Harappa, the territory looks to be around here. Oh, it even goes up here. That's already quite some territories. Maybe they don't have the stability to support that. Prosperous. food. Okay. All kinds of events ongoing. You guys go here. And station. Can you be upgraded? No, no upgrade available. Okay. You go here. Then one unit goes to Tikal. Okay. And the other two can move together. Now they also go like this. Okay. But it's the more efficient way, at least from my point of view. And by that we finished our turn. How much faith does Harappa produce? 8. Okay. We have in Regensburg 2. But we also have 40 faith production from Stonehenge and from the stone rings. The stone rings look actually much nicer than in the picture. If you see how it looks like here. I mean, that just looks like some stones placed on the floor. But apparently it looks nicer. Okay, we finished the turn. Some more movement here. Yeah, they move now everything away. Towards the Morians, I guess. Because I mean, they are still at a war. They are still fighting. And they just conquered another of their cities. So now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. I'm curious if they will be allowed to keep all of them, let's say. That I don't know. Like when the war is over, I mean, we have a given amount of points, but if we've captured a city, are you allowed to keep it? Or is it also according to the points? I guess according to the points, actually. So they should at maximum be allowed to keep 2, I guess. They don't have any resources to trade anymore. I fear they will die soon. From war support above equilibrium value during peace. Okay. Oppressing. Yeah, that will all run out, I think. Hesitant. They are a pushover. We are much more powerful. We are trading with them. That they like. Okay. But yeah, it looks like they are anyway eaten up by the Ghanaians. Then we finish our moves here. You guys go here and hello? Oh, they don't go there now. Okay. Yeah, right. I forgot about that feature. That we can also heal them directly. Forgot about that. Dispatching a unit within the limits of one of your cities or outposts will grant 1 population to it. Okay, then I think I better run into it. Just to be sure. You guys go here. Okay, and that's it for the moment. Okay, the ruins there have been removed, but it doesn't mean we have the copper available right away. Okay. Understood. Then you build now the Kunar and then the copper mine. Good. And we have a story ongoing. Mystics of the thriving crop. In the breadbasket city of Mohenjo-Daro, local priests with knowledge of the calendar have gained much influence via their ceremonial duties. which dictate the sowing, planting, and harvesting of crops. Bedecked in flamboyant gowns and headwear, they make charismatic figures and are well respected for their insights that have ensured healthy harvests. Now they wish to bring the ceremonies to the capital for a price. What do you say? Hail. All in Regensburg should enjoy bountiful harvests, even if the price in gold is high. Okay. Modifies here. Bountiful plus 15 food. That's actually a decent bonus. Costs us 80 money. Okay, that's basically nothing. Humor. They should focus on Mohenjo-Daro even if the capital grows jealous. Okay. And it's only bountiful on Regensburg. That gives bountiful on Mohenjo-Daro and defiant on Regensburg. -5 stability. Okay, that doesn't necessarily hurt us. Purge. The Empire will not pay for this. These insolent priests will give up their secrets, then be removed. Bountiful on Regensburg. Plus 15 food. -1 on Mohenjo-Daro. We go for humor. Bountiful, yeah. Mohenjo-Daro can need some food boost, I would say. State stores, yeah, close. Money, very close. Do we actually need that much science production? That goes it down to 4 turns. Does that give us much more industry? Not really. Actually 11. 245, 433. Yeah, for the longer ones it brings us 1 turn. Science probably doesn't make a huge difference here. Yeah. Those 8 additional science don't do much, seeing that we have a production of 169. It just doesn't do very much right now. With siege tactics we get +1 unit slot for our army, nice. And we get better siege weapons, I guess. Ballista or something, according to the picture at least. Well, we will see. Okay, that's it. No, that I didn't want to do. That was the idea. You're here, you're here, you're here, you're here. Okay. Next turn. Mohenjo-Daro, the industry is growing. We don't have any followers of our church, whatever. Disband unit. Yeah. Okay. So now we have here a population of 11. And it went into science production again. Yeah, right. Keep it on science or we put it to food? I would prefer to grow here right now actually. That kennel network helps. I don't know what's the other bonuses or if it's just like, yeah, it gives a lot of food on that tile. And it's considered as a river, okay. Can I also see what we can do here? Animal barns, okay, we don't have horses in that region, so it doesn't do too much. Plus food on river, yes, okay. Otherwise, yeah, they have a little bit an industry issue, let's say. And library. Yeah, the Kuna we are building right now that boosts our industry, so we can actually then boost it even more by planning additional makers quarters here. The stability we seem to have. Then here, yeah, you are splitting up now. The Javelineers go to Timisoara. Do they manage or they stop right in front? They stop right in front, okay, and you go to Regensburg. Also in 2 turns. That will be done. Okay. You guys are here, you guys are here. So go to the. It might be that I also can dissolve them here. I'm not sure on that actually. Here, yeah, we need the industry. Oh, nice little graphics effects here. That's intended like this. Okay. Then we end our turn. Siege tactics researched, yes. Okay, that we just checked. And we got an additional star for that, yeah, as planned. In 2 turns we'll also have the star for money, and for influence we'll have it in 126. In 3 turns that would be around 400. We need 450, so probably in 4 turns. Again, I would wait for that. The war has ended between them, so now we can check actually how many cities they kept. None of them, I think. Karma they had before. Okay. Then I don't know what the Ghanaians got. Or they lost the war. Also possible. They wouldn't expect it. I mean, as the Morians are set from a strength point of view to be a pushover. Don't know. What are the Ghanaians now? Okay, they are weaker. We are much more powerful than them. It even says. Okay. And the Morians, they're shown as pushover because we are much more powerful than them. Okay. So maybe finally we are the stronger ones here and used the fact to our advantage that they are constantly at war. Yeah. Nice, we are converting that region now to our influence. Here we have at least 50%. It's also nice. Here we still have 42 only. But apparently it's enough to not be converted. That's something. Here we have now 100, 100, 100. Okay, 67 in that territory. Maybe that also changes when it changes here. Here we have 78. Here still from there they get influence production, okay. But how is it in territories? I mean, like this one. That's like under the Ghanaian sphere of influence. But we have 50%. Who gets influence then from that territory? If we check here. Still the Ghanaians, I think. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm not fully getting the system yet, but it's fine. They will convert to their religion in 20 turns. That I don't like. Yeah, here we have a lot of faith production. Also here we will soon have faith production when it's ready. Yeah, we are quite distributed over here. Maybe that actually boosts that we get more believers over here. What do they believe? Still in the Harappan's polytheism. Okay. Okay. We finish our turns. You guys go here. And disband, please. Thank you, guys. Now we only have a food production of 6. Also, the city is almost now at the pop limit. How do we increase that? Probably by additional slots. Then we build another farmer slot like up here. I guess, yeah. Okay, how are you guys? Still growing. In 2 turns there will be more. 11 of 18, otherwise, yeah. I can just remove it from the list. Okay, in 2 turns we will have the Kuna. Can actually drop that guy and have it in 1 turn. Nice. Does it make a huge difference for research? Actually 1 turn. Didn't expect it to make that difference, the 1 unit, but apparently it does. We disband another unit. And we disband another unit. Okay. Does that make a difference now? No. You're still considered much more powerful. Okay. And there we have horsemen. 2 turns. In Regensburg 5 turns. Where are we building that maker's quarter, by the way? Ah, over here. Okay. No, here we already have one. Why does it take that long right now? Already have here. I don't know. Also here it doesn't necessarily say the Kuna, what bonuses we get from others. It only says here +8 industry from makers quarters. Okay. Does it say anything like that here? +6 from exploitation, +3 from canal network, +2 food from farmers quarter. Okay. So that might be then be from this one. So when we build more, we might have even more. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Tikal. Oh, 10 turns. Yeah, they seriously would need more industry. Have to work on that. Okay. Money is done next turn. Then we have enough stars. But we wait for the influence to be finished. Do we have anything else close? 4 more districts. Let's see. That will be 2. I think that counts the copper mine. I'm not 100% sure. Regensburg in 4. Why is the progress there so slow now? Why does it cost so much industry now to build? Confused. Is it because they are defiant? No. I mean, it's only stability. Okay, the infrastructures, they are still cheap. Is that due to the update? Does the cost of quarters now increase with the income? But then they should be quite cheap. But they actually are. 345, Mohenjo-Daro. 500 something, they have 100 production. Tikal. Farmers quarter 345. Here 532. Regensburg, which has industry of 265. 2,825. Okay. I don't know. Okay, but back to that. So we will have 2 quarters in 4 turns. But then we have to build more and have even then to wait another 6 turns. No, I don't think we wait for that. No. Okay. Then next turn. Errors are unlocked. Yes, as expected. And we don't go to the classical era yet. What's their capital, by the way? San Lorenzo. Okay. Karma has a population of 2. Probably also struggle with the influence up there. Ah, we don't see it. We don't see it. La Venta has a population of 0. They have... So the Morians have only a population of 10. The Ghanaians have 2 here, 9 and 7, 16, 18. I mean, we don't see more, but that might be everything. I mean, if we compare that to what we have, then we are really much stronger now. Cultural conversion of this territory will be achieved in 6 turns. Okay. Nice. Oh yeah, and we have civics, right. How much are they? 2,000. We actually have just now have exactly the necessary influence for that. Cultural blessing. Monoculturalism. Without unity we will only sow division. Okay, plus influence on main plaza, plus influence on administrative center. Plus 10 influence on main plaza if assimilated peoples. Plus 10 influence on administrative center if assimilated peoples. Culture is like a rope, stronger when composed of many strands. Yeah, I actually believe in that, so we follow my beliefs right now.
Are stronger than pure metals.
Okay.
I guess we're going to see how far that metaphor applies to human society.
Do we have here we have more influence now, yeah, 39, 26, 28 and 47. Influence from there. Okay, no, I think Regensburg doesn't get that bonus. Also Timisoara doesn't get it. Mohenjo-Daro also doesn't get it. So apparently, probably it was useless. Or it just doesn't show yet. Who knows? One idle city. Timisoara has built the stone rings here. Nice. It should increase our religious influence. I hope. At least I will not be converted anymore. Also here we have quite an influence in the meanwhile. Okay, so they have 52 followers. They only have 1 holy site. They have 52 followers, 17 in our region, 24 in Ghanaian region, 11 in Mauryan region. And we have 31 followers, 3 holy sites, 31 followers in our territory and no followers anywhere else. Okay. Okay, then we build stuff in Timisoara. What could we use there as next achievements? Timisoara still has a food production issue that we could start solving over here. Oh, the harbor, don't we have? Yeah, we have the additional income, food income from harbors, so a harbor might help. Also, we now have the stability. Flood irrigation only takes 3 turns and gives us some food bonus also. I mean, the harbor gives us 27 food income now. 21 here, 24 here, 12 here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 27 is strong. 27 is strong. Go with the harbor first. Go with the harbor first and then flood irrigation. But that's only 3 turns. I mean, that works fast. It also only works on these tiles and that's it. They might even become non-food income tiles. No, we can really go with the harbor. It's just too strong from my point of view. Okay. Fern 7 Aristos. Yeah, remind me later. Thank you. One more turn. Yeah, it says now also builder stars. Sure. But we need 3 more. This takes 10 turns. That takes 3 turns. Tikal is still doing. For sure, here we can also build another district then, but yeah, that might also count. Then we have 30. And that only takes 7 turns. And here we could build even another Kuna, because we are allowed to build another one here. But no, we don't wait another 7 turns for... Nope. Didn't want to see that. Yeah, that I wanted. 200 fame. I don't think it's worth necessarily. Expansionist stars 11, military stars 23. Pff. Might never get stars there. Agrarian stars 75 population. Okay. Turn. Now we have copper here. Nice. Mohenjo-daro is idle. Does it count? It does count. Harbor would be ready in 6 turns. That in 2 turns. Then we have 31. Can we build the Kuna somehow useful? What quarter is that? That's a maker's quarter. So here, then here the Kuna and here another maker's quarter. Then we would have some industry bonus at least. Plus worker slot. And plus faith. Okay. Then we go for that. Cost us 10 stability, that's fine. 10 stability has ended. Okay, that's going down. Victorious will cost us another 10 stability. Yeah, but we can then also build a garrison. Even like up here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Then we take the 2 stars because we have them in 3 turns. The 2 stars, the additional star. Yes, more fame. I mean, fame-wise, we are at least still close to the other guys, but they're almost in the next era already. Yeah, the other nations all seem to be quite weak. And now they connected that region again. Cultural conversion will be achieved in 4 turns. Okay, so now, yeah, this is one huge region with Harappa. Wow, that's really a big one. What's with Napata? That's down here. Up until here, okay. And then they have Kerma, that's, I don't know. I don't know how big. Are they? No, they are only preparing at their borders. They're standing like everywhere. Okay, everything is ongoing. Regensburg has finished another district. Then we go for exploitation. Do we go for another maker's quarter? Even if it takes a lot of time, but it also boosts our industry a lot. Or we research some stuff. Plus food on river. How much river do we have? Ah, yeah, right, in Mohun we have river. We also have the Kuna is there. Would give us 19. Ah, they would work together nicely here. Okay, that's why it gives us that much. That would also be nice. Also all that stuff is nice. Plus industry on river. It only takes 3 turns to do it. Barracks are also cheap. Watchtower. We have a lot of cheap stuff here. Also the theater. Oh, additional influence. Plus stability. School. But it only boosts research quarters. We don't have any research quarter. Ah, we do. We have this astronomy house. Yeah, counts as a research quarter. Right. Then we do theater, school. We also take the food here. Watchtower, okay. We have quite some to build, but all of that goes very fast. So the next turns are settled for Regensburg. Mohenjo-Daro will be ready next turn, and then we go to the next era. Do we have enough time left? Yes, we do. They're standing here, giving us a wink, saying, "Hey, hi there, how are you?" Our guys are just like, "What you want?" A little unit there. Yep, has been unlocked. Fame-wise, yeah. Only 400 fame away from the leader. Although we are almost a full era behind. And now, actually before we decide anything else to build in Mohenjo-Daro, I think... Do we decide that before? Do we make another maker's quarter here? What happens, by the way, if you do a maker's quarter here, then we get 12 industry. Ah, because we also get that mountain. Also here you could have then industry. Yeah. So maybe that we actually make then into also a maker's quarter. And the rest here becomes then food income. Okay, that's anyway food only. 13, 13, oh, only 6, 12. Yeah. Then we go for more food. First place. And plus food on river is next. Okay. Oh, actually our idea wasn't it to boost here our industry? Oops. And then we go for that first. Before we do this, remove it. I guess that was plus 14. Where are we? Here, that would give us 12. 12 or 12, okay. So that actually gives us more right now. Good. Then we stay like this. And now we go. They are the Aztecs. Okay, they are taken. What would they have? They have Jaguar Warriors. 33. Strength. Combat strength. Nice. Otherwise, they have a sacrificial altar. Plus faith, stability, and influence. They can sacrifice population. Cruel. And plus 2 land movement speed on unit, minus 20% on unit industry cost. Wow. Okay, that's strong because I mean it keeps over the arrows. And Ghanaians, they have life of luxury. Okay, plus money per number of access to luxury resources, plus money per number of access to strategic resources. Okay. Plus money per number of trade routes. Okay, it's all about money, and they have meharists. Looks like some camel riders. Anti-cavalry unit, bonus combat strength when fighting mounted units. Okay, close combat unit that ignores enemy zones of control. Okay. That's cavalry. Jaguar warriors, they don't. Fervor, no combat strength penalty from damage. Okay. And the rest should all still be available. We can stay Mayans, okay. Plus 10% fame. Game bonus multiplier. But actually I want to try more. We have Byzantines, Franks, Teutons, Khmer, English, Mongols, Umayyads and the Norsemen. That's quite a lot. Okay. Norsemen, militarist empire. Okay. Plus 30 war support, equilibrium value on relations. Okay. Stormborn, plus 3 naval movement speed on naval unit, plus 2 combat strength on naval unit. That's nice. I can build a Naust. That's a farmers and market quarter. Okay. Plus food per adjacent lake, plus 5 food per adjacent coastal water. Oh. For that we have some positions that are very nice. We have quite some coastal water around our territory. Replaces harbor, okay. Okay. That would be a big boost, I think. Langskip. Can build that. High sea ignores any penalties from deep water. Oh. Naval transport, ranged combat naval unit must have line of sight to attack, replaces land units which embark to travel across ocean tiles. So with these we can then sail across the ocean. That I would like. Militarist, not necessarily the idea. For the next time, but yeah. Umayyads. Actually no idea what who the Umayyads are, who they have been. They are a scientist culture, okay. They get plus 5% science per alliance on all cities. Don't die for that. They can build a grand mosque that gives plus science per number of attached territories, okay. Plus 5 faith. And counts as a research quota. And they can build a haras. Need 3 horses for that. Okay, cavalry unit enforces. Drains additional stability during sieges. Okay. The unit is strong, otherwise I don't really like them. The Mongols, another militarist culture. They have mounted maim, plus 100% ransack gains on army, okay. Can build an order. No, automatically upgrades regular outpost. Cannot be attached to cities. From the thrum of training bows to the babble of the bazaar, the order carries all the sounds of the sibling cities. Okay, so what does that actually do? I mean, all our outposts are attached to cities, so basically it does nothing for us, I think. And you can have the Mongol horde. 29 strength, not very strong. But ranged, I think. And the unit gathers food through fighting and ransacking in order to multiply. Okay. Multi-move. Can move until all movement points are depleted, ignoring zones of control. Okay, so a very mobile food collecting cavalry unit. Interesting. Interesting. So far I prefer the Norsemen. We have English, they are agrarians, okay. Serves labor, plus 7 food per number of attached territories on city or outpost. They can build a stronghold, increase the range by 2 for ranged units standing on it. Ooh. Plus 20 district fortification, plus 5 stability, plus 3 combat strength in combat for units in or adjacent to the district. Count as farmer's quarter. Okay, so it's basically a combination of a garrison and a farmer's quarter. That's interesting. And longbowmen. These I also like. Indirect fire. Unit can attack units without a clear line of sight. Okay. We need to research the war summons technology after entering the medieval era. Then we can have them. Okay. Oh. I really like that. So English or Norsemen so far, but the English have the advantage that the bonus here is also nice. And then we have the Khmer. They have apparently a very strong unit. But you also need 2 copper, 2 iron. Okay. Danvi Gaja. Okay. Elephants with a ballista on the back. It looks like on the picture. Wow. Ranged attack. Move and fire. Can perform a full move after making an attack. Oh, that's nice. So basically you can move them to the front or somewhere they can shoot, let them shoot and then go back. And you can build, what are they? They are builders, okay. Plus 3 industry on maker's quarter. That's also nice. We have quite some maker's quarters already. And Barai, plus 5 food, plus 4 industry per adjacent river. Counts as maker's quarter and farmer's quarter. That's also strong. Can probably also, yeah, only once per territory. But that basically you place on a river tile where you have food and industry. And you can connect industry and food parts of the territory, let's say. Okay, then we have the Teutons, expansionists. Okay, +1 money per state religion follower, +1 science per state religion follower. Okay. They can build the Kaiserdom, +1 faith per district, +3 influence, +3 faith per adjacent district, and counts as a maker's quarter. And you can have the Teutonic Knights. Heavy cavalry, fast, hard-hitting mounted unit, charge enemies. Bonus strength for attacking non-adjacent enemies. Okay. Proselyte, bonus combat strength against enemies with different state religion. That would actually be good for us already. Also now. They look also very strong. But they rely a lot on faith. I'm not very convinced. Okay, then we have the Franks. They are estate. Okay, crown lands just in general +10% influence. Okay. Scriptorium plus faith plus science plus influence per adjacent research quarter. Okay. Plus researcher slots counts as a research quarter. Okay. Franchi Milites, whatever. Loyal Knights, okay. Heavy Cavalry, Heavy Charge. Receives a higher combat strength bonus when charging, okay. So they are basically like the Teutonic Knights. Just they get a bonus against other religions and they get a charge bonus, like a perm whenever you use charge, okay. And last but not least, the Byzantines. Merchant, focused, Master of Whispers, +5% money per alliance on all cities. Okay, we don't have any alliances. Hippodromos, +5 money per horse, +3 money, +25 money per adjacent horses deposit. Okay, we have to count as a market quarter. They have Varangian guards, 43 combat strength. Melee honor code prevents its army from retreating. Okay. So some very strong military units. Yeah, the Englishmen, the Longbowmen are not that strong, but they are ranged units. But also the Khmer, I mean that's a ranged elephant unit. That and the Barai is very strong. Also the industry is strong. English plus food, yeah. Also the stronghold, I mean for defense that's quite nice. And I like the Longbowmen. And the Norsemen, yeah, I mean they have the Naust. They have then that instead of the harbor. The question is, do we have to build it in addition, or do we then just have that instead of the harbor? That's not clear for me. What's also nice, I mean we have plus naval movement speed, +3 permanently, and +2 combat strength also. And we have a ship that can go onto the high sea. But no strong special unit or something. Far superior to contemporary enemies in speed, maneuverability and flexibility. They focus on military. I think I go with the English. Do we go with the English? Longbowmen. They can do indirect fire. That's what I missed a lot with the Javelineers from the Mayans. That also gives a lot of food. Food per adjacent coastal water. We go with the Norsemen, come on. Those have been the first ones that we saw that I liked. Actually, also the first ones that I saw, but I immediately liked them, so we go with the Norsemen. Let's sail. Yes, confirm.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor. Whether trading or raiding, the Norsemen deserve credit for both naval innovation and brute force.
Yeah, military stars. Your affinity action is called Iron Reserve. Select one of your cities and activate Iron Reserves to immediately raise a full militia army. The size of the army is determined by your current maximum number of units per army, so 5. Each militiaman raised consumes 1 population in the city where it is spawned. You need to have enough population in the city for the full army to be raised. Okay. Okay. With 20. Raised when besieged, yeah. Okay. What's the Empire screen? Ah, that's the Empire screen. Okay. For sure. Technology, we only need 4 because we are close already. Expansionist stars, okay. Only 2 more. Influence 18,000 more. Builder stars 14 more. Agrarian stars 26 more population and money more than triple we have right now. And military stars, yeah, destroy a total of 32 military units. We have 12 so far. Let's see. The competitive spirit era star we don't get. Okay. So yeah, other than from the technology star, where we are not too far away, the other ones are quite far away from my feeling. Yeah, okay, that we still take for sure. Stormborn. Okay, but then now we also produce a ship. I want the ship. Regensburg, okay. We reconsider. Do we have a harbor in Regensburg? Oh. I think we never built it, did we? You need a harbor district to build this unit, yeah. Damn it. Chariot. Ah, but anyway, at first we would need a Naust. Ah yeah, but we can't build a harbor anymore. Is that? No, that still counts as a harbor now. Okay, we can't. Ah, okay, we can't build a harbor anymore at all. We can have that in addition or what? No, I mean that territory is already taken. Okay, so we can exchange that and get plus 11 food. We place it here and get plus 20. Okay, that Plus 10 from synergies and district. Minus 15 food, minus 3 food. Here we get 14 on the field and 3 of the one next to it. Okay, so it apparently would make sense. Whoa. Plus 45. Timișoara. Where are you building a harbor right now? Here, right? We might want to stop that and build unannounced instead. Like directly. To save that. Now actually, probably they patched that, I would expect. The harbor, to finish it for money, now actually has a price where you can say like, yeah, okay, we can buy that. And we get now all the production as a surplus. Oh, perfect. Because then we build it there, yeah. And in 2 turns, in 1 turn, we will have the first node. Nice. Then we build a lung skip. It's just, yeah, it has to go quite far.
Your star rises very
Actually,
high,
we can also go
but is
towards the
not
east.
highest. Oh, so close, but not quite there.
And Regensburg. So why does it pay so much more to build the same things? I don't get it. I mean, we have a lot of industry. 285, and recently we have been building their stuff very fast. And now all of a sudden it takes a lot of time, at least for the districts. So are they getting, maybe they added there some scaling, let's say, that it gets more expensive with every district that you have or something like that. That before they had like a fixed price and you could just like then at some point like bam, 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 build them. Like, I don't know, Lego. And now they actually scale with the amount of territories that you, amount of districts that you have. And by that also the infrastructures are then boosted actually. Science per researcher, yeah, that's also nice. I also want to have announced here, also because it boosts now our food income a lot. So we do the theater, and then we build announced. The question is where? And there is the best option. It says 65. 65 food. That's a lot. How much do we have here? 40 only. That's 65, okay. No, there is not much around. Regensburg itself, yeah, here. And then we would also get the +6 science. Because I mean, yeah, Regensburg itself doesn't have too many options, it's only around here. Then that region can have one of the nodes, and that region. And for that region, apparently it's the best place here. 65 food income, that would also mean then for Regensburg. Yeah, Let's just go with that. And it also counts as a market quarter. Okay. Plus farmer slot available. +1 food on farmer's quarter. Okay, +5 food per adjacent coastal water. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot around there. Timisoara, yeah, is building a node now there. Then we can also upgrade that to a node to boost it more. Actually, it also allowed us to build an additional node here. I mean, I don't think it's intended like that to have a harbor and a node. But if we can do it, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? I mean, 20 more food, yeah. Timisoara can use it. Okay, what do we have here? Show unclaimed wonders. Okay. Can we claim one now? Just maybe because we are in the new era. Can we claim one per era, starting at the classical era or something? Select any cultural wonder to see its details and, if possible, claim the right to its construction. Okay. Some unknown has claimed the Colossus of Rhodes. Militia are not lost over time during sieges. Oh, okay. The Greek claimed the statue of Zeus. Pyramid of Giza has been claimed. Okay. Stonehenge, yeah, that we have. Temple of Artemis. It's been claimed by the Ghanaians. Okay. Also the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. It's been claimed. +2 signs per district. Oh, okay. That's how they get their signs. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Yeah, that was our chances Babylonians, if you remember, but we wanted the Stonehenge. Lighthouse of Alexandria, plus combat strength. Yeah, that I would like to boost our naval units even more. Okay, so we have available the Todai-ji. Considered as a holy site. Does not count into the cap, okay. +20 turns before being converted by others' religion on city or outpost. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, gives faith, stability, and some fame. Okay. Forbidden City. +25 war support increased when going to war. And stability and fame. Okay, but only 20 stability. Exploits all resources, but I think all want us to exploit all resources, right? Yeah. And we have the Angkor Wat. +1 food per faith. +20 faith, +40 stability, +100 fame. Forbidden City, yeah. War support increase is nice. The Todai-chi, I don't know. I don't die for it. And the Angkor Wat. + food per faith. But we have quite some food now. Forbidden City + war support when going to war. Then we would have, instead of 50, we would always start with 75. + food per faith. We go with the Angkor Wat. Claim for 450 influence. Okay. Good. Claimed one and not built it. Yeah, I just claimed it. Calm down. 45 turns here. 5,600. Okay, Regensburg. Yeah, 20 turns. But I mean, but actually, yeah, everyone can. It is 99 turns in Tikal. Oh my. Oh, Tikal's industry. Let's do something there. Bountiful. Will be lost. Okay, then I will lose food income. Okay, we put more guys into industry. Even more. Good. 149 industry. That's a decent value now also. Okay. And we are building nousts. One turn in Timisoara we will have one. And now we have 5 food left over and it takes 16 turns. And we will do the last action now of this part. One more time we finish our turn. See how the Naust here is getting ready.
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
Okay, violence has temporarily halted your purchase of ambergris. Okay, they're at war again or what? The Ghanaians make the following demand. Give Ginan. Nope. Can forget that, my friends. Naval unit spawn, yes. And also here we could have the naval unit spawn, yeah, but if you want to go towards the east, that's the better option now. And Timisoara has now 58 food income and gets the next population in 3 turns. Yeah, that's a difference. Yeah, we can have even more food income. Here only plus 11. Here 20. So we'll go for that. Right now we have enough food, so we can actually see what we do in here. Yeah. I'm curious also what +3 food on harbor does. Does it give +3 food on all the coastal tiles, or what does it do? +5 industry per copper, okay, and plus industry on makers quarters. Stoneworks plus industry on mountain. That's interesting for Mohenjo-Daro actually. I want to know how much fishery brings actually. Okay, so we go with that now. Where can we build the lung? For the lung skip we need some technology first. Okay, that we look up. And then we go into the diplomacy screen and then that's it. We don't check it here. I think we can, where can we check it here? Seafaring mastery, okay. And the seafaring mastery we get, now we do foreign outposts, okay, that gives us the quadrirem. And if Feudalism, war summons, craftsmanship, no. Seafaring mastery, here. Then we can build it. Ah, because then we get naval transport, okay. Or? Oh no, that's just, it has the ability to do that, okay. We get the Cork Skilled Navigator, receives less damage from consecutive turns spent in deep water, okay. But it still gets damage. Oh, and is much stronger than our Longskip, but... and can move more. But the Longskip doesn't have any upkeep, that's also nice. And it doesn't get any deep water penalties. And it can bring units. So, yeah. Seafaring mastery. Okay, perfect. So we are working now on foreign outposts. That's 9 turns. And then we can even go for the seafaring mastery next. And then we can sail around. And here we can have +1 city cap with theology. That's also nice actually. Boar summons, what does that give us? Pikeman and crossbowman. Crossbow hits harder and needs less training to be used in the field, yeah. Heavy infantry, great swordsman, ooh. And +1 unit slot available. Okay, so the unit size grows now. Apparently. Good. Actually, then before we do that, we might want to do the war summons or the feudalism. +1 food on tile producing food. Okay. Colony model. Create a city with a small package of infrastructures already built. Starts with 3 population, 140 industry. All infrastructures from era 1 to 3. Oh. But will we create much more cities? I don't know. Home God. Yeah, good stuff here. Let's decide next time instead of now spending all the time. Then their demands. They demand that you see them Ghanaian. What's Ghanaian? Oh, that territory. Guys. Why? I mean, okay, you have a little more influence there, but still, why? I mean, here we have 72% hold from influence point of view. Here we have 60. Why is this not being turned to our sphere of influence? That I don't understand. I mean, if you want to get that, then I want to get that. It's that easy. What's urgent affairs? New civics, okay. Land and freedom. The empire is a vast, glorious land of mountains and grasslands, stretching countless leagues and full of wonders and mysteries. Over many generations, your people have subdued many of its corners, but now you must ask the question: to whom do these lands truly belong? Land rights. We can't do that anyway right now. Okay. We'll check that when we have the influence, when it's actually worth. Okay. Now, I think that just stays as a grievance, doesn't it? No, that's the grievances, that's a demand. They demand that we give them Ghanaian. Well, we don't. But we tell them that next time, because I already keep like postponing and postponing the stopping, but then we will have again a very long episode. So that's it for today. We achieved the new era. We reached the medieval era. We are now Norsemen. We want to go onto the high sea. Yeah, we developed our empire further. We have access to iron and copper now. We improved our cities. Other than Tikal, Tikal is still working on the theater. But next part, they will be ready. 2 turns. Yeah. Then, with medieval greetings, I thank you very much for watching. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe to get informed about new uploads. And otherwise, I wish you all a great day and bye bye.